With more than a new structure and name, one Louisville Metro Department is working to help improve our community. And find out how some residents are being helped to improve their credit and access to financial institutions. All next on Metro Edition. Hi everyone, this is Metro Edition. I'm Matt Schuster. Louisville Metro's Community Services and Revitalization Department offers a number of programs to help you and your neighbors improve your quality of life. Here's an inside look at all the programs the department has to offer.
Louisville Metro Housing and Family Services is now Louisville Metro Community Services and Revitalization, or CSR. The change reflects the department's mission to provide support to our entire community and to revitalize all neighborhoods in Louisville. As its name suggests, the department has two clear divisions that assist the public: the Community Services Division and the Revitalization Division. There's also a compliance division which ensures that all internal federal requirements are met in order to receive grant funding. The Community Services Division encompasses all client-based services such as neighborhood place, self-sufficiency services, outreach and advocacy, and home repair services.
By forming Community Services and Revitalization, we have now been allowed to house all client-based programs and services under one umbrella, Community Services, and locate them in one location, 810 Barrett. So it's just a really nice model that we have created. And then by cordoning off the Revitalization Division, we really then allow that division to be focused on the development-related activities and in a bigger framework of really tying those activities into what are the economic development initiatives, how can we look at transportation needs, how can we look at real community revitalization, and how our partnering with developers fits into that model.
The Revitalization Division works closely with developers and nonprofit housing organizations to expand housing opportunities for low to moderate income residents.
Our emphasis is on places and the built environment. We do a lot of development, particularly affordable housing development, but we also do other things like support community centers and anything that sort of improves the quality of life through bricks and mortar type projects.
The CSR department has been using this restructuring to strengthen the services it provides to the community.
The structure change really reflects how we feel we can best serve our clients across all of the different areas that we serve them. So at the core of our mission, which has not changed, we have four major components. One is obviously just the crisis support, basic needs, human needs. And so, we serve a lot of people that are, facing impending eviction, maybe need help with rent, utilities, things of that nature. And so that's obviously a key to what we do, is just helping people maintain themselves day to day in their families. Another big component is making sure that we have safe and affordable housing at many different price points. And so we have various programs that are geared toward actually helping people to become homeowners, but also in helping to maintain their homes and to keep them safe, warm, and dry. So various rehab programs that are geared toward that side of the department, as well as even helping to expand the supply of affordable housing. So we do work with the development community to either construct, rehab, to keep units safe and decent and make them affordable for the community. A third component that we have is income support. So one of the beauties of the new structure that we're under is that we really recognize that while we know people come in to see us for crisis funding, we really want to be able to help elevate them to a level of self-sufficiency. And so if we can connect them to income supports, that will help them get there. So if you look at the umbrella of services that this department administers, we have the collaborative initiative with economic development that's Bank on Louisville. We have have job training, education, and employment training programs. We have programs that teach financial awareness and financial literacy. We have micro-enterprise programs. So we're really, again, trying to affect change, and hopefully those clients that we see in crisis, maybe we can help to change their situation through our income support piece of the business. And then finally, our fourth component is outreach and advocacy. So we very much know that there are special needs populations for which we can be instrumental in helping to provide services and programmings and provide connecting to different agencies that will help these populations, such as aging and disabled, our women, and our youth. And so we have a lot of initiatives surrounding each of those four components.
One of the biggest advantages of the restructuring is that clients will be able to receive assistance for multiple services at one location rather than several.
In the same location that you would go for a LIHEAP appointment, you could also see weatherization staff, rehab staff, and lead staff, which has not been traditionally the case. Also, in terms of customer access, like the point of intake now, because all of family services and community services are one, that if I speak to a social service professional at Newburgh or at Shawnee or anywhere else, I can now access all of those services, whereas before, rather than speak to that one social service professional at that site, I might be sent to Main Street. So now the access is better, the customer service is better.
Our customer in this case is really the development community. So developers that have property or buildings that need some extra below market financing to make those efforts feasible, we're the people that they come to for that. So we actually don't deal hands-on so much with families as we do with development entities that have an initiative that they're trying to make a reality.
CSR has created strategies for the revitalization of specific areas.
There's a program or an initiative through housing and urban development called the Neighborhood Revitalization Strategy Area. That's an opportunity for localities to focus on neighborhood-based planning to sort of layer resources in the greatest way possible to get better benefit. Portland, historic Portland, is our first neighborhood revitalization strategy area, or NRSA. We've allocated $2 million towards that effort, and site-based rehab and things like this certainly play into Louisville Metro's effort to sort of turn the tide in terms of neighborhood conditions.
Residents are pleased with the housing projects that are being performed in their neighborhoods.
It's going to be real nice. Yeah, it's going to be nice. I'm glad they're doing it.
For more information, visit louisvilleky.gov/CSR.
Thousands of local residents who don't have access to banks or good credit are now getting some help thanks to a national grant and some local partners. Here's more.
Louisville has approximately 28,000 households that are unbanked or underbanked. And if you put 2.3 people in each of those households, we have a large need.
Louisville is one of only a handful of cities who've received a grant to establish a new program called Bank On.
And we really help to increase the level of financial self-sufficiency of our residents of our city. We have a youth component that we're bringing along, and so we're really trying to raise the level of asset building, if you will, in our community.
The program helps those who've had problems budgeting, saving money, or maintaining a bank account to gain financial stability through a variety of services.
A lot of churches concentrate on being the best church in the community, but what we need more of today is for us to really concentrate on being the best church for the community.
Tim Findley, pastor of Kingdom Fellowship Christian Life Center, was eager to get involved when he heard about the program.
And the heart of the matter is there's a lot of people that don't know how to budget a checkbook. The little bit of money that they do have, they don't know how to really balance that and work with what they have. And I believe the Bank on Louisville piece, it allows people with a negative bank history to get a bank account and not just get a bank account, but also learn some skills in the process. Here in the Newburgh area, we want to be that church, that place where people come and they can receive training, they can receive tips, they can have classes here.
Some of his parishioners in Newburgh have been taken in by the check cashing shops that are scattered throughout the area and have had problems getting back on their feet.
And it's unfortunate that you see so many check cashing places in lower income neighborhoods. It allows people to go in, cash checks, borrow money against the check, and a lot of times the interest rate is just astronomical. There's some places where it may be as high as 400%, to where they are really, really taking advantage of a person's financial state. And the problem is, once you get into that cycle, it's very, very hard to break that cycle. And it's all really, it stems from not having that financial literacy and not having a bank account.
Women for Women is one of the dozens of Bank on Louisville community partners.
We've been working with Bank on Louisville since the very beginning.
They offer classes to help their mostly female clientele gain financial stability.
We see people both managing their money better, understanding how hard it is to make good choices financially, starting to save, saving for both home ownership, paying off debt, which is huge.
Certain classes are targeted to single women looking to support their families on less than enough income.
If we don't understand how the money is being spent and how to manage it, it puts us at risk. And it's also hard to teach your children if you don't have that knowledge.
Every little bit counts.
As a disabled single mom, Ebony was looking for some guidance saving money.
Anything that'll help me become more productive and positive in finances, I want to be a part. So I called, made my appointment, and showed up first day.
She took a Finance for You class offered through Bank on Louisville, and now she's got a savings account and is on her way.
You get a job. Any change you put in this job. By the time we finished, I saved like $50. That was amazing to me. So now I found a way, then I can take that money and turn it into the bank.
The program's given her a new outlook.
The program really, I'm telling you, boosted me. Now I have something to work on and something to work towards.
In the year it's been in operation, the program's already surpassed its expected goals.
This has been a terrific first year, and thousands of citizens' lives have been touched like this. It's a very tangible program with very tangible results.
And program organizers hope to grow even more in the next few years.
We would love for people to move from going to payday lenders and check cashers and really establishing themselves with the banking institutions. And then we also want to raise the generation through our youth component. We'd like to be able to say at the end of the day, we've reached all 28,000 plus people in the community.
To learn more about the Bank on Louisville program or how to get involved, visit bankonlouisville.com or call Metro Call 311.
That's all for this Metro Edition. Thanks so much for joining us. Remember, stay connected to your city, your life, and your Louisville, right here on the national award-winning Metro TV. Until next time, I'm Matt Schuster. Make it a great day.
Metro TV, a public service of Louisville Metro Government.